Sadio Mane Senegal has gone ahead to obviously show everyone that they're here to win this African Cup of Nations again. Defend it, remember, they beat Egypt in the finals of 2021 and they walked away with the trophy. Now they return with the bang and they've gone ahead to beat Gambia by 3-0 down in Ivory Coast. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokan David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name and we're here to break down the game of football that opened up match day 3 of the African Cup of Nations. Remember, yesterday it was all tears for the big teams. Nigeria drew 1-1, then Egypt drew 2-2, and for Ghana, they went for the worst because they fell on the sword of Cape Verde and they found themselves in a situation of really losing their first game in a group. Now, today, Senegal came in through and in just 3 minutes, they had already gone ahead to obviously find the net through Papa Gueye, and it was really a very beautiful finish, and Sadio Mane was responsible for the assist. And this time around, Senegal comes in through with lots of strikers, and it looks like Sadio Mane won't be played as a false number 9. He's being played in his favorite position as a left forward. And if at all you see him playing as a left forward, you really understand that he's gonna get you exactly what you want. Sadio Mane's experience is hugely needed into this tournament, and I think he made a very good move to go to Al Nassr because he doesn't need a lot of energy and intensity to be playing to that Saudi Pro League, and he reserves most of his energy for tournaments like this, and he's gonna look like a prime one. That is it. Trust me, if you've watched him today, Sadio Mane was all over the place. But leaving Sadio Mane because he's what we call an in-house name that we've always gone ahead to know. He's a household name that we've gone ahead to keep in here. But there is one of the young stars that's gonna hate obviously coming through and really shine today, and it goes by the names of Lamine Camara, and started in that system of 3-4-3, and he was playing the midfield with Papa Gueye, Ismail Jacobs, and Diatta. You know, it was the midfield 4, and Ismail Sarr, Habibou Diallo, and Sadio Mane were the front 3 leading the line. So this guy, Lamine Camara, came up and obviously scored a brace in the 52nd minute. He got his first goal, which served as the second for the side of Senegal, and in the 86th minute he scored a brilliant goal. You know, he went for the top bottom corner and he curled that ball into the back of the net. It was an instant hit that everyone has gone ahead to admire about this young boy of Senegal. He has gone ahead to obviously coming through and put in a very beautiful shift, and trust me, it's a game of football that most of you have gone ahead to enjoy, and that is what we call defending champion power. You know, Senegal has gone ahead to put in defending champion power that most of you have gone ahead to enjoy, and trust me, no team has gone ahead to play like how Senegal has gone ahead to play. One will say that Senegal just saw themselves really, just saw their journey isn't after the Ebo Adams red card in the 8th added minute of the first half, guys, but they had put themselves into a proper position of really claiming this win because they are already leading. So I don't want to hear things coming out and obviously not adding up, right? This team is exceptional, and as I told you that I have 5 favorites. That is it. But my outright favorite is Morocco, who is closing down the match day today. Let's go to the match stats and see how things really panned up at the Stade Charles Konan Banayo Yamoussoukro Stadium in Ivory Coast. These were the stats, and we had them as follows, given to us by Google. 12 shots by Senegal, 10 shots by Gambia, 5 shots on target by Senegal, meaning that out of the 5, 3 really crossed the line. That shows you how lethal they were in front of goal. And Gambia had 2 shots on target. Senegal had a possession of 66%, and Gambia had 34% ball possession. 410 passes completed by Senegal, 208 passes completed by Gambia. Sorry about that. 87% passing accuracy by Senegal, 75% passing accuracy by Gambia, 13 fouls completed by by Senegal, 8 fouls completed by Gambia. 8 fouls committed. It's 13 fouls committed by Senegal and 8 fouls committed by Gambia. 2 yellow cards to Senegal and 0 yellow cards to Gambia. 0 red cards to Senegal and 1 to Gambia. 1 offside to both sides. Senegal had 5 corners and Gambia had 4 corners. That's how the stats really went down at the stadium, where the game of football really ended 3-0 in favor of Senegal. When you look at the table, Senegal is topping the group. 1 game, 1 win, 0 losses, 0 draws. They've gone ahead to keep a clean sheet, and they're having 3 points and a goal difference of 3. Cameroon is coming in through with Guinea to obviously play right now in the coming minutes, and the lineups are already out. I'm going to bring you news about Andre Onana out of this team. Then Gambia is obviously seated on the bottom of the table because they've gone ahead to obviously miss out. Now, when you look at Senegal and what they've gone ahead today, they've gone ahead to send Cameroon a message that, please, we are here to stay. And when you look at these 2 teams, they'll be fighting for the top slot. Senegal, Cameroon, they'll be fighting for the top slot, and we wait to see what Cameroon has in stock, because it's also a very beautiful team that comes in through to obviously play some good game of football with experienced players that come in through to obviously take it to the next level. But for Cameroon, no Andre Onana, the starting 11 is out. No Andre Onana and no Abubakar. If I told you no Andre Onana, he plays for Man United. The reason as to why he never featured was because there was bad weather and there was a delay in his flight to Ivory Coast. So he arrived late and has not gone even to make it to the bench, meaning that he will be available when they are playing Senegal. I think this comes in as a game where this goalkeeper that has gone ahead to start can obviously take on the mantle to obviously get Cameroon where they deserve to be. And it's F. Ondoba starting in goal. Castello is the right back. Yongwa is the left back. War and Mokodi in the central defense. Then Kameni Anguissa, you know him very well. Anguissa plays for Napoli. Then and Nekchan, those 3 are playing the midfield. Then Nkudu left forward, Magri right forward, and Toto Nkembi leading the line. So when you look at the side of Guinea, they are also missing out on Guirassy. Guirassy has been in talk a lot, especially the transfer talk of the January transfer window, because his buyout clause is £15 million, and very many teams have been linked to him to see that he crosses. But he's having a hamstring injury that is keeping him out of this encounter to obviously face off with the side of Cameroon. And if I told you at Guinea, you would have gone ahead to love your team when you're having this side. But even Cameroon is missing out on 3, by the way, big stars, because the Brentford star, what's his name? I've forgotten his name. He's also out because he's been having an injury. So it shows you that Cameroon is also lacking 3 starters, and Guinea is lacking 1, that is Guirassy. So that's what I had for you here onto the Rokani Media Football. But remember, Senegal have gone ahead to keep a clean sheet. I think it's the first big team to keep a clean sheet in this competition with Ivory Coast. So this result is going to be very important for the next fixtures that Senegal are really going to play. Is Cameroon going to put 4 past? Is Cameroon going to ease past Guinea and maybe put like 3-4 goals and then go on top of the group? We wait and see how that happens, because their physicality helps them and they are really having some quality with them that will do them a favor to see it that they obviously take themselves to where they deserve to be. So your reactions to Senegal 3, Gambia 0 are welcome in the comment section below. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really doing fine. We sign out. The Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum, the Christians, may the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokani David is my name, and that's the match reaction that I had for you here about the first game of match day 3 down in Ivory Coast. It's moving on as well. Looks like teams that are really serious for the trophy have gone ahead to really hit the grand stage. And let's wait and see how Cameroon performs today and Morocco. I think it's Algeria. You know, I think it's Morocco, right? So that's it. We sign out.